Hi everybody, here's Krystian from TeamworkCast and welcome to Netrunner with TeamworkCast. These are still the Dutch Nationals. This is the second to last game from Dutch Nationals, or is it? We don't quite know yet. I'm doing yet another solo intro here because again, the schedule was so tight, it was so difficult for us to record like a proper introduction, like a proper intro the way we usually do with those videos. So on the left we have Agendae, and he's playing HB, the only player that has actually a non-controlling the message or non-NBN identity in this top 8. And he will be playing against Naat, also known as Nicolo, which we saw on this top 8 multiple times now. Player from Italy, currently living in Amsterdam. So really great matchup. Those two are now in the fun bracket. They both lost at least one game, and they will be moving now. They will be fighting for who gets to play against Jackmate in the finals. And so now I will be joined by FFOX, who has been gracious enough to commentate with me. So let's see about that. Renee is leaving. Bye bye, Renee.
Bye bye.
Well played, sir. Well played, sir.
Don't take a mulligan to get 4 like agenda. Do it not.
Don't get a mulligan to get 4 agendas. That's the way to win. So this is the 5th game. This is the lower bracket finals from the top 8.
Exactly, and we see Agendae versus Naat. So we have on the Dutch Nationals, we have losers brackets final between German and an Italian, which is awesome.
In Netherlands.
In the Netherlands.
And also, I'm really excited about this because this is the only non-yellow deck in the top 8 cut.
Yeah, it is.
And Agendae was very sad, but we didn't film another game of his because he said like this might be their last chance to see this deck in play. But now we got a second chance, and I'm glad to caught this on camera.
Yeah, HB, it's going really strong for him today.
Yeah.
And before we were able to see him playing Max,
yes.
And it's just no one else plays those decks around here. So which is a bit curious actually, because they're both really strong.
Yeah, both really strong decks, but everybody seems to be focusing on the yellow decks. So Agenda starts with 3 ice here. I guess this is already a second round. And then the second round for Naat. He has the daily cast out here. And so getting some money. And there's Temujin as well, which I think is on archives.
Yeah, probably. And we see Agenda actually probably not ditching an agenda because he didn't use the Jackson right away in fear of rumor mill.
Marcelo's leaving us with a W in the house. Bye-bye, guys. All right, so this is so the Temujin has happened at least twice now. Lots of money.
Yeah, there's 3 activations left.
Yes.
And we'll see how it goes.
Agenda already has a server up there, so I like this. This could be a scoring server soon. Right now there's just a Jackson here, although there were at least one Adonis campaign in the discard pile for some reason.
No, he used advanced assembly lines to install something else.
Such a good card. Such a good card. It's so much fun in HB because you're getting money left and right. You install things when people think you could be able to install things.
Yeah, and it works great in Russian NH as well. One of my favorite moves with assembly lines is I install it, leave a server open, my opponent uses Temujin, let's say on R&D, and I fire the rest of the assembly lines, install an ice in front of R&D, and they're screwed.
Yeah. Suddenly they run into an ice. That's a cool. No, actually they can't do this, right? Oh, yeah, you can do it after they install the Temujin, but before they run. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that is a data sucker.
And more Temujin. And it's empty now. So got full amount of money with no extras. I wonder what upgrade Agenda installed. It could be multiple things for him.
I mean, it's really probably the Sansan, if you ask me.
Oh, and he drew into lots of agendas.
That's kind of like his winning strategy. Just put a Sansan in an impossible scoring server and then score everything.
Oh, and he has an Ash as well. So that could be interesting what he's going to do. So it's probably not an Ash he has.
So the money that he actually has is on the left, and the money that on the right, the neat pile is the money that he doesn't have. That's exactly right. That's nice. That's nice. Nice Agenda, nice.
And now he fires Jackson right away.
Yeah, like the modern way to use the Jackson, fire it before the runner has the ability to play something like Rumor Mill.
Yeah, exactly.
Something that worked really great in the game previously. Very painful card to play against if you have the Jackson that you depend on.
Yes, very much so. I think that's one of the cards that made Max even stronger, because now Jax might be on the table and just can't do anything about it.
That's certainly the case. We see a Whizzard getting out the Street Peddler and getting out the Yogg.
Yeah, so he's and he has sucker tokens, so at least one type of ice is probably not going to be an issue anymore, especially those pesky Fairchilds 1.0 and 2.0, which we'll probably see in HB.
Yeah. And so there's install in that server, install something in front of that server.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's, I've been advancing it even. So this could be an NAPD. It's very difficult to get in there.
Even if it's not an NAPD, it's still going to go great. And I rather think it's a beta test or Vitruvius.
Well, I have to say, like, being as somebody who plays a lot with like these kind of rushy HBs, like having a Yogg with a data sucker really sucks.
Yeah, not having rest Sansan to score directly could mean an NAPD, but it could also mean that it's not Sansan, but it's just a Cyberdex in addition to the Ash. So maybe he wants to try some shenanigans with the Yogg on the table and the sucker tokens. Could be fun.
That's possible. That's possible as well. I like it. But yeah, something that really sucks is like when you have the turnings on the remote servers, and then runner just getting through the data suckers and the Yogg through there. It really doesn't feel good. The turnings are supposed to be taxing.
Cheap. No, pay no money, just some tokens that's renewed again. It's really strong.
It's bad. It's a bad move. Right, so that is going to be a paper clip that was just discarded.
Yeah, and there we go. It's a beta test, and he's probably not
pre-advanced beta test, although.
Yeah, so he can install Vitruvius.
Oh, Jesus.
And gain credit for the install.
I love this. This is a nice little kind of like out of sync, out of phase scoring pattern where you just keep installing things in that server and just keep up the pressure as a corporation. Yeah,
and Naat had enough of this, so he just runs the remote. And he can contest the Ash because he has tons of money.
He can, yes. But there's some ice that he has to break first.
An Ichi. So now he can break. And if it's really, really cool, he has a Cyberdex and a Ravana behind the Ichi. To eat the Yogg.
You're just creating crazy servers, but yeah, he has to click. So he clicked, and that's it. Just
there's end the run, otherwise it wouldn't make sense.
Wait, it's not over yet. There's a paper clip.
It's just money.
Clip is getting out.
So there's...
Now there's a res, I think. Or
Breakaway Grid and Ash, maybe?
I think so. There's some thinking going on for sure.
It's not even
Ash, Breakaway Grid, and the Adonis.
That was an expensive break.
Well, he's Wizards.
Okay.
Yeah. At least he can trash that Ash.
No problem.
That's true. Doesn't even cost him anything. Cost him his whole turn, though.
Well, yeah. So I guess now you have to like commish and be like, okay, we're gonna actually contest the trace. I think the trace was not improved.
So sure.
Yeah, the trace was not improved, so he can clear out the server.
Yeah, and he will. Well, it makes sense. Otherwise, it's
but now the server is still there, and
he only has 7 credits left.
Yeah, well, only 7 credits is pretty good. 7 credits. I mean,
yeah, it's true, but still, the Temujin is gone. Basically, one Temujin.
Yep.
Nullified by HB already.
Yeah. So yeah, that was quite a tax here. But it seems like Nikos will continue with the Sure Gamble. Is that true? Did he play this turn? Not exactly sure. Not exactly sure. All right, hedge fund on Agenda's part.
Yeah, well, I think Naat played Sure Gamble last turn because he's back up on money.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, there we go. All the Anarch breakers, best breakers in the world. Again. Running there again, now using a data sucker token. Because Agenda installed another card in that server, and that's basically his MO. Just keep installing cards in that server, keep making runner run through this awful server.
Yeah, it's annoying.
And sometimes you will get an agenda out of this, so you will lose an agenda this way, but sometimes you won't, and then...
I have no idea what's going on with all the credits there.
But... Yeah, but there's another Adonis campaign. Whew. And now look at the poor runner down to just 3 credits.
Yeah.
And there's another agenda in there, or another card in there now.
Yeah, it's probably another eyes in front, if it's an agenda.
This is bad. And
which would mean he won't get in.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, it's just, I thought it was the 4th one. Okay.
It's still
it's still a painful server to run through.
At least he didn't advance
Temujin with on the 3 peddler, interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm assuming it's going to be on the archives?
Probably.
Makes sense. Although he can run anywhere, he has pretty good breakers.
Yeah, he has this breaker suit, has a sucker. But depending on where he runs, it might be really painful.
He puts on archives. And he runs twice on archives to get 2 data sucker tokens.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
good point.
Twice.
And 8 credits. That's not bad. Now he's back in business.
Yeah.
Temujin is crazy. You can recover so quickly if you have an open server. And you're so screwed if you don't have one.
Please nerf.
Nah, I don't think it.
No, don't nerf. Maybe like more influence for non-criminals.
We'll see. We'll get lots of other good stuff in the next data packs anyway.
That's true. Okay, so now he after he charged up, he ran I think one more time.
Touring.
And he runs there again. There's a touring. That's going to be costing a lot of data sucker tokens.
Yeah, 2 for the York, 1 for the Mimic. Oh well, touring and Ichi, and then he could probably pay data suckers for the Eli,
but he doesn't.
To make it a bit cheaper, but that doesn't make sense.
He can't.
Just spend money.
They're so much more valuable against the touring and the Ichi.
Yeah. More trash.
This is the most painful HB.
Yeah, there's always just stuff in there.
Whatever you put in there, it just hurts.
And again, down to 3 credits.
Right, so we saw some agendas on Agenda's hand.
Yeah, I think there's 2 and a biotic, so he could actually biotic one out, but I don't think it's really necessary.
I think it's good as a game-winning move, but I don't think he needs it now. I think he just could plop it in the server again. He's drawing. He
probably just wants to install another card for Naat to go after.
Yeah, let's put something in front of archives, so it's not as easy to get the Temujin credits. Oh, he actually doesn't go with an install in the server. I'm surprised.
Ravana. Yeah. So he kind of has to break it with clicks because he has only 1 sucker token left, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so. We see Nico not using click counters. Not sure quite.
I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain he played the clicks, though, otherwise it wouldn't make sense.
With Anton's click tracker.
Oh, Anton is tracking the clicks?
Reverse,
reverse clicks, yeah. Makes sense.
Oh, makes sense.
So whenever the picture is ready, Anton's turn again.
So I guess he broke it, because there's...
Yeah, he did.
Oh, no, he didn't. The reverse. He unopens...
No, it's its last click now.
Yes, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Jackson.
Yeah, he trashed it.
Jackson. I mean, Whizzard's credits are really paying off in this game.
Yeah, but Ravana on archives is really hard. Oh, I think we just saw another biotic on his hand. So, yeah.
Yeah, just install. Good credits.
Credit.
What are they going to do about it?
Maybe run it, but it's going to cost an arm and a leg again.
Somehow I don't feel that it's an
3,
agenda.
6 credits to get into the server.
Second click run on HQ.
It's probably an agenda in the server.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. First 2 points for Naat. And who knows? Maybe there is an agenda in the remote. But
nobody
goes for HQ again.
Yeah,
because
that's
there's
probably
no
good
reason
idea.
not to.
There's no rest on HQ.
Yeah, more agendas. Now we finally found the points.
He's finding the points, but he also like creating a scoring server.
Window.
Scoring window, yes. It's been a long day, I'm sorry.
But he just has to run archives, click through Ravana, get enough money so he can run the remote.
Yeah, but that's it. There's no opportunities to do this anymore. This is the last Temujin.
But
there's probably a third one.
Maybe. But
ISO
takes influence.
ISO and HQ was replaced. We have to assume that this was maybe a code gate.
Yeah, it was probably Fairchild 2.0 or 1.0, so it wasn't worthwhile resing.
Alright.
Wanton Destruction.
That was an inject, right?
Yeah. So Wanton Destruction, Salted Slums is not really that important.
Not really.
And now we get another Ravana. Nice. So 2 suckers, gets 1 back, and is in for free. I think Anton is a good spot until Naat finds a console and a second sucker.
Yep.
third. Yeah, and last one I'll locate it.
Alright, so mandatory draw for Anton, for Agendae.
And another draw.
Keeps drawing. He installed something at server though.
Yeah.
Another install at server.
It could be the breakaway grid he drew.
Could be. Could be also an Ash would be also great here because it would be very difficult for
He just
for
ran
Nico to get
trashes
twice
it.
through there.
Yeah, and Eifert was played for extra cards. I wonder what Naat is looking for at the moment. He has Carty Jones. He has all the breakers. Yeah, he probably needs more money.
Carty Jones may be a bit too slow for what for the kind of tempo that Agenda is doing here. Dirty Laundry on the HQs.
Yeah, and loses.
Using up a data sucker token.
And rolling lots of sixes. Yeah,
a fair child.
Yeah. That's just one dead card for HQ, so whenever he overdraws, he can
he has the
discard
Carty
it.
out. He actually clicked there.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, I was surprised.
He kind of needs consistent money.
Yeah, definitely. And the Temujins are running out, or they're maybe not as effective.
I think Anton is in dire need for an HQ ice.
Definitely, it's something that more substantial. I'm wondering what kind of things he has there in the server. That's going to be nice.
So 3 extra credits with breakaway grid and advanced assembly lines.
Advanced assembly lines, best card ever. Uses the assembly lines immediately to install something.
Yes, he does. And then he installs something else. He has 1 click left. What does he do? Doesn't have to discard yet. Assembly line installed is not and another card in the server. So it's probably an Ash and an Agenda, which makes sense. It's still ridiculously cheap. Just 6 credits and 3 sucker tokens.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he has 3 sucker tokens, but then Ravana's.
No, he has 2, I think.
No, it's 3, I think. Is it? Is it 2?
It seems like 2.
I don't know. Those Team Covenant tokens, the original ones, are just so bad to see on.
Transparent tokens, never a good idea.
Yeah, at least when they're really clear.
Yeah.
I mean, the new ones are
But
better.
like milky, like.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be great.
Like Anton's credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you can be posh like that by playing those. Ooh.
Parasite.
For Ichi. Yeah, makes sense.
And there's also
Really annoying one.
a Grimoire out, so that's nice.
Yeah, more MU. Maybe he was looking for that because he couldn't install parasites or anything else.
Yeah, it's good. It's good install.
But I think the server's fairly safe.
Yeah, it's still okay.
Oh, right. Anton did his mandatory draw already anyway.
Oh, wow.
More assembly lines.
Did he just assembly lines with assembly lines?
Yes, he did.
So you can assembly lines while you assembly lines. And he used this to install another ice in front of that server.
Yeah, he's just going for the hard score now.
Yeah, of course.
Installs.
Of course, now for Nico's KT is like full with stuff.
Yeah,
so you can
9 credits on it, which is huge.
I mean,
maybe he goes for. Oh, I think Anton
advance.
wants to have retrievers with counters,
That's
so
a
he
good
can
idea.
bait more cards on the server, maybe.
That could be, or it could be like an NAPD.
And he wants to install another card right away. Yeah, it could be. Medium.
Ooh, there's
Okay.
a different plan that Nico has in mind.
Yeah, he has 4 points already, so it's certainly valid.
It's just an Eli, 3 credits.
Yeah,
Or even
sucker
just 2
and
credits.
2. Gets a sucker back. Sees 2 cards. Trashes the Jackson, so all Jacksons are gone. 2 trashed, 1 used.
Goes again.
Sees 3 cards.
Cyberdex.
No agendas.
Trashes 1. The Cyberdex are sweet. Oh,
that
was
helps.
important, actually.
Parasite survives a little bit longer without eating an Ichi.
And also the data secretaries have we now have to be recharged now.
Yeah, but let's see. Well, it costs 3 credits or 2 clicks.
Yeah, but that will slow him down, and that's exactly what Agenda is actually looking for.
Yeah, and he really needs it at the moment.
He just needs a little second to start his machine again.
Well, depending on how fast he can go, it might still be worthwhile just clicking through Eli to build counters and get accesses.
Definitely.
I mean, R&D is not that full anymore with cards in total, but probably lots of agendas.
Yeah.
Or he has everything in hand, and it's different. But
we haven't seen too many agendas yet, just 3 agendas. It's
3 scored.
And this is a fairly advanced game now. So they're either on HQ or the R&D is really rich.
So we get 2 advancements for an APD.
Yep, that was an APD after all, and then now he has still an additional click.
And 1 install in front of
that makes sense.
R&D, yeah, that makes sense.
Just not letting Nico build up the medium.
And not the sucker tokens, because now he really needs to spend 2 clicks to get 1 sucker 3 clicks to get 1 sucker token.
Yeah.
Which is huge.
There's another street peddler.
Can't he for money? Yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense. Everything.
And yeah, another paperclip discarded. So
yeah.
Doesn't really matter anymore. The break suit is there.
Ooh.
Cyberdex goes back. Yeah, that's going to be
Archive
really
memories for
good.
the Cyberdex installing something in that server.
And probably another card. Does he?
Oh, I like it. It's a nice place to store the Cyberdex for later.
Yeah, it's for free to rest, so he can just purge whenever he likes.
Yeah, that's nice.
That was well spent archive memories, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
I certainly wouldn't. Well, actually, I would want to be sitting in a Naat spot at the moment, but
either spot is okay.
Yeah, that spot is okay. Playing for second place is quite fine, regardless of what happens. But it's not the most comfortable spot when you look at the game.
Yeah, the game itself is.
He's still got 4 points, but he can't really handle R&D.
I feel it
If
can.
it's a Biorod, you can click through the first and pay for Eli to get 1 card. It's rough.
I still feel it can go either way right now.
Yeah, lucky accesses can always happen. You just have to guess right where the agendas are.
Okay, so Nico guesses it's HQ. He clicks through the Ravana to get the data sucker token, which is important because that's what what gets him started.
He gets an access and a token for 3 clicks. Might not be the best, but he has still a click left for Kati. And so he can still gain accesses, develop his board state, and look while Anton is scoring.
Yeah, he actually Biotics is out. Yeah, no funny games anymore.
Yeah.
Just hardcore.
You know what would have been funny?
Huh?
Clot on Street Peddler.
Yeah, I know. That's why he did it slowly. And now, that's actually the futurist now. So he can get another card.
Yeah, but what will he get? And he doesn't have to show. It's one of the few cards where you won't have to tell your opponent.
I noticed, because you can't cheat here, so you don't have to show.
Exactly.
The showing is
but then again, on Project Atlas, you wouldn't be able to cheat either, because you can
Does it
pick
say
anything,
you have to show?
But you have to show.
Oh.
Probably because it would be a bit mean otherwise.
It seems
It's
a bit...
still mean.
Oh, nice.
That's going to be huge.
Yeah, this is really big
Retrieval
now.
run in Deja Vu is kind of annoying, but being able to...
Net ready eyes and now get...
And 30 Mugen.
And the
There we
30
go.
Mugen.
Where will he go? I mean,
He can go anywhere.
load suckers on HQ and...
That basically turns off the Ruanas, am I right? They're code gates, right?
He loses a sucker and gains a sucker, yeah.
They're
so
strength 5 or 4?
They're strength 5.
Okay.
For 3 res, so they're really good, cheap code gates.
Well, he has to watch out not to run on like, without any clicks, because the agenda can still just purge the virus tokens in an unfortunate moment.
Yeah. We see another favorite of Agenda with...
Now he purges.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, he ran somewhere and then purges.
Yeah. Not sure where the run is happening.
Oh, no. But I think someone's in a bit of a pickle.
Yeah, I think it's so too. I think he did exactly the thing I was talking about. He has to be careful not to run somewhere without having clicks left.
Yeah, I mean, those are those. Yeah, break 1. I mean, with a click.
So this is the last click.
Yeah, of course I can.
This is bad.
Oh, he ran into Ruana.
Yeah, and he can fire the Ichi subroutines to trash the rig.
Yep. So now something gets trashed.
This is evil. Oh, he just used the run.
That was a huge misplay. Oh, he just used end run. Oh.
Oh, probably just biotic and be done.
Yeah.
That's it.
GG.
Well played. So
Well
we just
played
need the
indeed.
end run to finish the game.
So that's why he wanted the end run, because...
Not being able to see the agenda and be done with it.
Yeah, there was agendas on hand for sure, I think. No, that was the
was R&D.
R&D actually.
And we see one of the secret tech cards. Close accounts. That Agenda is playing.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, it's really nice.
I'm enjoying this. This is cool.
So we come to...
we know what the finale is going to be now, right?
Yeah, it's going to be Jackmate versus Agendae.
Yeah, 2 Germans and then Dutch nationals, of course.
I have to say, I'm particularly proud that it's both Germans are from the Aachen City Grid.
Yeah, you guys are doing a good job here. Congratulations, guys. Right, so we're going to move on to the next game. This is going to be now the finale, where we're going to see Agendae again against Jackmate. A beautiful finale. I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be really fun.
Yeah, it's going to be super amazing. I'm so excited to see both of them in the finals.
Cool. So I see you next time around, and as always,
Hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Shit on me.
This episode of Netrunner TeamworkCast was created with a generous support from our listeners. If you enjoy the show and you can't get enough Netrunner videos, please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/hacktheplanet.